Oh, fucking thank God. Oh my God, because fuck me. Took too long, bro. Like, I was literally about to be like, oh my God, fucking Shadowplay needs to update again. And for those of you who have used Shadowplay or understand, like, how much it updates, it would have been a pain. So, yeah, today we're using the throwable boomers. We're throwing babies at people. Baby sharks. Okay, so I feel less bad because, I don't know. I don't even know who we're playing. Oh, okay, we got this. Easy. No, but we're playing with the beautiful baby sharks. They're just so cute. You wouldn't think that they'd be so lethal because I mean, they just look so cute, you feel me? So like, you know. But yeah, I kind of just want to see what these are like because I remember the last time that we fucked with this team is we didn't use explosives, so we just did like axes or hooks or whatever I used because I don't remember and I'm fucking tired. So yeah, that was a big thing. Is it didn't really work because there just wasn't enough damage, and the spiders were getting too hurt to do anything. But I think with this team now, yeah, we got explosives now, so I think we'll be all right. But yeah, so I feel like this team's gonna be a lot better. Like, oh my God, already helpers hella low already. But yeah, because these have a lot more damage and they explode, I feel like this is gonna be a lot easier to put damage downrange, which should keep my spiders alive a lot longer. Which again, they weren't able to do with the other um the other people, is that they just did not have enough damage, and because of that they were not useful. So now I feel like with this team they should be a lot more useful to us, and hopefully shit doesn't blow up like last time, because that wasn't fun, because it blew up in at us, which I was not a fan of, and it just was not healthy for the faces and stuff. Damn, you just had one, right? You just had to have the one. Alright, we're gonna target this guy because this helper is just too low. So there you go. I think this team does work a lot better. I think that it on paper though, it's still a very weak team. Like, I could think of a number of strategies that would easily beat this team on a daily basis. Like, it wouldn't be left to luck. Like, it would happen every time. So a lot of the things that would easily shut down this team would be, for one, would be the fact that anything splash damage oriented would kill this team, because this team is not strong in that regard. It really is not. And because of that, it is a lot harder to keep both parties alive, because the way it stands right now is our throwers are protected, which allows them to get into positions that maybe weren't able to go into before. And the big thing with that one is I don't really think that would be particularly strong, especially fighting something like, say, Wraiths, for instance. I know I talk about Wraiths a lot, but that's because I generally think they are a good team. So the reason I would say Wraiths would be strong against this team is because they have the range, so they can stay out of the distance of the spiders, which is dangerous for this team, because the big thing is the spiders have to be able to get close enough so that the throwers can get value shots. That's what's going to kill in this setup. The thing that doesn't happen, though, is the fact that in this setup, it relies too heavily on the spiders getting into favorable positions. So such as like this allows them to go there, so they can't really go at these people. They can still sit here or here, but they can't pass. So I could move him I can move him, say, there, and now I don't have to worry about them surrounding me because of this person. Or I could just keep them how it is, and then I back off when it's weak, and then the way this works here is they would set up a rope there. So they couldn't force themselves into it if I decided to go one more back. And this also cuts off flank routes, because now if I have this long wall right here, see how everyone's bunched up right here, that's really good for the throwers. However, with Wraiths, and even in general with these ranged troops, is they have the distance, which is really not what you want when fighting, you know, this team, because they do not have the ability to get really, really close. So that's why Wraiths would dominate this team, especially since Wraiths also do splash damage. So if we were targeting the spiders, and I think we're actually going to lose this match here, because just off of what's happening right now, it does not look very good for the spiders. 2 spiders are below half health, which generally you do not want. So, if we were to look at this again from a different perspective, this team is a fun, gimmicky team, because just look at all the explosives. It's just generally fun, but then look how weak, like, this guy is dead if an arrow hits him, right? And the fact that both spiders are actually really, really weak right now does not help that situation at all. But again, it's good because I can protect you, because they can't go around. So now they have to hit you or you. So it's good for defending, but then again, arrows hurt. So yeah. Now alone, I don't think this team is bad, because even if the spiders die, you still got 3 ranged troops that throw explosives that are going to be at full health. But again, the Wraith kind of counters that too, because the Wraiths can hit both. So they'll chip down both teams, and it'll be, so when the spiders end up dying, there's also a high chance that the throwers will end up dying soon or at the same time. So for this reason, I don't think this team would be particularly strong. That being said, I think this team is very fun to play with. I think it's just generally a fun idea. And actually, I have another idea off of this idea that I thought about last night when I was talking with a sub about how fun explosives are. I could easily end up swapping out these the spiders with another, you know, just another set of mini grenades, right? So I'll show you after this match, because we're not going to lose this match, but it's definitely not as close as I would like it to, because ideally, and you saw this a lot with the archers, is that the archers kept the spiders safe for a long time because they did a lot of damage, right? With this team doesn't have that offensive edge. It's very effective, as you could obviously see, but it's generally not as effective as I would like it to be for a normal ranged troop. Now, it still does a lot of damage, but if you're, like, pay attention, like, these guys need shields, because alone they don't have, like, a small, medium, or large shield, so they could easily get, you know, torn apart by arrows or generally anything that's ranged, which I don't particularly like, because then you can just get chipped down while you have to run at them at that point, because they aren't going to come to you. So that's why I don't really think this team's a very strong team, but it's a very fun team to play with. Like, explosions, why wouldn't you like that, right? But again, 2 spiders died, and that's also partly because they couldn't defend these spiders, the ranged troops. So what I was going to say would be another variant of this team that we'll go over tomorrow, because we already did 2 battles and 2 of our teammates are dead. I would say that a good replacement would be to go over here, go down, and just we need another high trooper. Do we have any more higher? No, we don't. Wow. Well, okay, there you go. And we'll give you, I don't know, what do we want to give you? It doesn't matter. For now, we'll give you... Oh, I saw beard. Yeah, for now, we're going to give you that. But what I was going to say is to give you that. So, go here. Kaboom. Oh, shit, wrong one. And then that. So now all of them explode, which is really nice now because this would be a good, like, replacement team because now there's a lot more damage going down range and they'd have a better chance at hitting the opponent. But yeah, we're going to go over this team later. But overall, I think it's a fun team to play with. But I wouldn't use this for like main story missions or even the unfair challenge because the unfair challenge is unfair. 100%, that's the name of it. It's not supposed to be fair. You're supposed to lose. So this team isn't strong enough to where it could fight upper odds. Especially since even if you do get close to them, if you're fighting, say, Cyclopses, so if a Cyclops had a big shield and a mallet, this team would be absolutely shredded because there wouldn't be enough defensive capabilities and they'd get a lot of damage. They might weaken the Cyclops, but while they're targeting the Cyclops, there's also a bunch of other troops that you have to worry about. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm sorry I was rambling this entire video. I gotta get my mind off shit. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.